A few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's going deep! And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Across midfield at the 45. And he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here we go. Here we go. 46.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Prescott here from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. The throw, Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Darnold now to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one hits for 30. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is Walker on 2nd. Works the sideline inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks have each pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill! 26.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
Another run for Williams. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Game on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But, man, a big boy pick 6, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end of our opening quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Handoff right and left. Walker. He finds space for a few yards that time. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Darnold off the play action. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red 80. Red 80. Red 80.
And again, it's Darnold. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here goes, side.
To throw, here's Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26. 26.
Now Dak to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Runs inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Begins with a Walker run. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game.
Seahawks 17. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Dak. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Now Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Here's Darnold to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is going to be 4th down, Bob. He's had about well shy of what they needed there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Cowboys trying to add to their lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Who do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Prescott set to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I took one.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From 37 yards in the right half. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Outside. Yo, lady.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 44. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Complete to Walker on the check down. And this one does not go far. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That's no good. The veteran misshits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Yeah, here we go. Line in. 54, line in.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wait, check. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah! Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Throwing again, Prescott. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Looking to throw. He lost it deep left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
From the gun is Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down, Dallas.
Dak to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Dak now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the game stays at 11.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Darnold. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second and 10 now, Darnold. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. The third down throw falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. They give up the gut to Walker. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. The intended target there was Torrey Wharton, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They bring their tight end left. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go, boy. Everybody, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the 44 here on second down. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He fields this at the 18. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's out close to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Go set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running is Walker. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defended by Deron Bland.
We're outside. Red 80.
Darnold looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
For the Seahawks.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Dump off caught by his back. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Prescott on 1st and 10. They did it! He made the interception! Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, son. Go 80. Set.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Go, set. Set.
Staying with Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Go, set. Go 80. Set.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They
give now to Walker. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third down, Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. Cowboys rush it in and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
79 Broncos, 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Say, hey! 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. He showed you right there. When there's not, well, this kid can run.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
41. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's off to the races. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To the gun. Here's Donald. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Cowboys sending out the dime package. 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th and forever coming up.
Yo, 80. Yo, set.
Desperation time here. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We're going to 53. Hey, kill! 47! Here we go, going to 54, going to 50. Hey, 47!
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on a quick hitter. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
We go, set. Hey, set.
Now Darnold off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Fulton, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks got to score in a hurry. Walker trying to run for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. This is Cox. That's Cox. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Crack up, Viking, 18! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Milrow with it on first. He's got it near the 8. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's another Seahawks first down. First down and goal to go.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Charbonnet leg. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Again, it's blue. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. Big man showing up the yards. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Yeah, here we go.
Hand off to the up back. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
62. Seahawks 52. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Get in the end zone. 6. Not saying 19.
Bill Rowe from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's a cut at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take an 8. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to hell. And then sleep until noon. Gonna do what I do, girl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Our 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocken's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951. I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by him.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. He'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Niners first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
On second down, Mahomes. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Attack, attack. Attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. McCaffrey.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Hey, 43, 40. Come back.
Lorenzo will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game. And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Seattle.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Whoa! And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. 49ers offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Byron Murphy there on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes back. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Easy. Hey, 43, yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on that one intercepted. By Marcus Williams.
So not a lot of yards on the